few more changes today. We're fitting the alarm bell, well, sounder. It's part of the ring alarm system. Those cables are literally just to pull the new cable that hasn't arrived yet today, to pull it through. So it's easier to connect later, because ideally I need to get that set up with my phone and onto my system, because there's little barcodes on the, well, not barcodes, QR codes relating to that, to add it to my system, the same as the doorbell has one. So ideally want to get the extension cable sorted today, and connect that up. Put another light up there. I'm not sure if I'm happy with it. I'll wait for the big boss to actually decide if she likes it there or not. If not, I think that one might be ideal for the jacuzzi light over there. I'll take that one out and replace it. Needs one to wipe down, but we're still working on the windows as well, because there's a bit of a recessed piece to go around the outside yet. This is where the aircon unit's going. Yeah, it's Igor. Yeah, hang on 2 seconds. So this one's for the condensate, so this is for the water. I'll go out there and connect through and pick up the pipes there, aircon unit there. Then the outdoor unit is going out through the hole there, and that's going over there to pick up the electrics from the box. So upstairs we have the other aircon unit going here, but as you can see the electrics aren't just here, they're running that way. So what we're going to actually do here is surface mount it, just for a bit of, not safety, but we don't want to be cutting into cables if we can help it, because then we're still going to dig it out to fix it. So I'm going to surface mount there, which will make the installation a bit easier as well. Just need to get rid of some of this stuff. We'll get there. Ego's busy with the sink.
Hi. Very busy.
Very busy, yeah. Because I bought a sink where the hole was here, so Ego's had to cut this out, and the same with the tap location is completely different as well, so that's fine. Then the toilet, most of the toilets here go vertical, but these are recessed in the back because there's less to clean with these. But so Ego's had to buy a mount that basically goes up and across and then up, so that you can mount it at the back, because it's designed, the toilet's actually designed to sort of go vertical. Most of the toilets are, which means this is the wrong style of toilet if you literally just wanted to connect it straight in, because the pipe normally just goes straight down. What you've got is that shape. But nearly finished. Obviously the cistern's there, the bits and pieces to go in. The other thing is, April's got one of these Japanese type toilet seats with a little spray thing on, so I think we're going to have to tap into the side here for the hot water, so it's got hot and cold. It's getting there. Obviously that's where the alarm is going, but like I said, once the cable's here, that won't be the cables used. We're going to just pull those out and just use it to fish the new cables through. One of the issues I have had is these sockets. These are Legrand. So you think, okay, that's nice. So you get these plates. So we bought some of these plates for them, which fit these ones okay. But when you buy their multi-packs of sockets, single sockets, they don't fit. They're a different size. Let's see if that'll go over there. They're slightly bigger. Why would you want to make them all the same? But I believe it's a different range, because these ones are, what's that, Niloli, and These are Berliner, so different sizes. So just bear that in mind, because now I've got a lot of single sockets that will probably become part of the toolbox for the next year or so till I find somewhere to put them. This is my storage space at the minute. And these are the new plant pots we got. I got those yesterday. And that's a new outside light that we got. So I got 4 of these for the new plants. So just assessing the work that we need to do here. I want to try and make this as small but sensible as possible. So what you got to think of is it's a wardrobe basically, where the main thing is you can get that in and out and keep a bit of clutter in there that you might want outside, say like chairs, although these chairs are going. This washing machine's definitely got to go. So I think what we're going to do, I might take it back to there, take it back to that tile. So I'll be taking all this off, making the frame from there, coming out, so that's along that tile line. Making a stud frame here, comes out, it's about there, and I'll sort of go across there. And then you've got the 2 doors on there, keep the socket in there, get rid of all this. To be fair, I'll probably just, can I get my hose on there? I might use that to keep a hose on the top for watering the plants out there, and get rid of all this completely. Notice there's a drain in the bottom there for the waste. Now, as you probably noticed from the shower room downstairs, this is where the water has gone through, cascaded down the stairs. Want to prevent that in future. So I think what we'll probably do is convert that into a drain cover, seal it once I built it. So I was going to have a door here, but I think I'm going to keep it where it's got a frame at the bottom, seal it inside so that if this ruptures, which is very, very common, probably about every 4 years, the water will then just drop down and go straight down there and straight into the shower. Well, won't even go in the shower tray. We've got a drain pipe there. It'll literally just feed away. So what I'll have to do here is basically seal it up. So it's a bit like a big shower tray. Doesn't have to be done straight away, but I'll probably end up doing it because obviously this is already tiled. So the main thing is the edges, just to seal the edges up. And obviously it's inside a fairly large cupboard, so it doesn't need to be pretty. Now I've delayed doing this a little bit because the guys doing the solar water heaters are going to be coming straight through here. So I don't really want to make them a tiny tight cupboard to work in when they've got their pipes and that to go up, because what will happen is that will come down, just tap into the cold, so then there's no cold in here. It's basically the hot goes into the tank and then comes out this side, which means this will probably be virtually doing nothing except when it's really cold, because obviously this is going to fill up with hot water from the roof rather than be heating the water itself. So looking forward to getting rid of some of this junk. Nice to have some space. Let's go outside a minute. There's a little bit of a breeze. The plants are looking happy up here. I was half thinking they'll be half dead within a week, but my green fingers. No, April's the one with green fingers. But they seem pretty happy up here. Although once everything's ready, there'll probably only be 2 of them up here and 2 downstairs, because April wants the vineyard, the grapes. Where are you? This little guy here, to sort of have a bit of coverage downstairs, probably around the jacuzzi when it goes in. Somebody asked about the size of the jacuzzi. I can actually give you an idea of the size. It's basically going in that spot down there. So I know somebody mentioned they've got a 10-seater. Ours is for our use, so it's only going to be a 3-seater one, which is roughly roughly that sort of size, not much bigger, because then it'll fit in there. It's practical, practical and functional. Now the light downstairs, like I said, April's probably not going to be happy with it, so it'll either end up changed to this one or the one downstairs. We have got solar lights as well, but what I was thinking is they keep going on and off, because obviously they're more like security lights, where these, I'll swap these out with normal lighting. This one not too important at the minute, because obviously that will not exist in the near future when this becomes a doorway, because there won't be a light there. I'll probably put it on wires across the new conservatory roof, and then have spots down. So that one not important. This one will be staying, you know, location wise, but it'll either be that light downstairs or something else, because this will be a little mini garden. For Zoe's got a little space of her own, well the kids have, but the other side of that being is April can put the laundry out where it's not so visual, because I'm sort of going to finish up along here, so that's sort of my space. Then this will be like a long garden area, but obviously this all folds out anyway, so it's like it's still in full use. I'm just trying to get as much use out of the area we've got. But also once that opens up there, it's a bit more practical. At the moment it looks a bit tight, but that's open up there. You know, you've got the big door there, windows here as well. I think we're trying to squeeze that sort of size window in over there, here, so that will go, that door, and go here, that, or think bite the bullet and just put another sliding door in there and just have 2 sliding doors, which probably isn't far off the same price. The only thing is that freestanding is the question. I don't know if that's a steel support there. I don't know if this is infill. That's the key question. Is it infill? Because if that's a beam across there, it's not too bad. I'll have to think about that, because obviously this is a support beam. I think that's a steel, which means the other steel will be here, or should be, which means we can take, because that'll be plate up there and across, and obviously like I said, this is the main beam, so I'd expect I can only come, does that go across the ceiling there? Yeah, I'll have to have a look at the structure on that to see how far we can go. Might be better off with just a double door, just taking it to here. Because the main thing I'm looking at is, as you can probably feel, is the wind. So if you've got that breeze coming in, this is open, got the breeze coming in here, you've got the opportunity to bring the breeze in that way as well. Okay, you'll get the slamming doors without a doubt, but natural cooling. Obviously got the solar water heating coming in, that'll be going up there, but at the same time I've asked them if they can squeeze solar power on there, because there seems to be issues with electricity at the minute, not just in Spain, because I've just seen that somebody's clipped the main power cable in France, between France and the UK. As such, that's just spiked the prices in the UK as well. What's he cooking over there? Looks like it's trying to make me hungry. But how's this getting there? I know I've been bugging the Eagles, because Little Eagle and Big Eagle, Little Eagle is doing the aircon and Big Eagle is doing the bathroom at the minute. But I need to get this done, need to get this moving. I've got about another 2 weeks before I'm heading back to work full time. I want to get it to a point where we can sort of start moving from that end to this end and enjoying the view. 2 weeks seems a long time, but the first two didn't take long to go. Definitely, that's for sure. Loving it. Anyway guys, that's enough of me babbling on for a bit. I'll update with anything else that changes over the next few days. Thanks for watching.